Hello, and welcome back to the apocalypse, bringing you your daily dose of insanity in this insane world. It's been quite a while, had some ups, had some downs, had some life to go through, but I'm going to try and have a little more of a regular upload schedule. For now, we are simply going to continue on our journey into the game The Longest Journey, ironically. And from there we will see what we go. I have a couple of things lined up, like I will probably finish this trilogy, and then I already have a couple of other games that I want to play, but for now let's simply focus on finishing this game, the game that I started all that time ago. So let's jump right in, shall we? I think I ended with the mole people the last time I played, yeah. With the weird dream where I ended up talking to myself.
Psychedelic furniture. I know some people at home would go crazy about stuff like that.
And I did miss her
It's not a big fire, but it's comfortably
unique
warm in here,
sense
and
of
the smoke
humor.
has a very pleasant, very mellow texture to it. There are tunnels extending down into the earth behind the screen.
Mind you, I'm not gonna get any better at the game just because I haven't played in a while. It's probably gonna
Not the
be
most
touch
comfortable
and
bed I've
go.
slept in, but acceptable.
Looking forward to see where this game is going to take us though. Let me just finish up that. There we go.
Oh, she's awake. April!
Oh, well, this is happening.
Good morning, Ben Bond.
Greetings of the new day to you, April. Did you sleep well in the spirit dig?
Did I sleep well?
Well,
Aside from the
this is gonna
voices,
be
the
stuck for a
apparitions, the
while
sharp
like
rocks
this.
poking me in the back, and the moist moss mattress, no, not really.
So you were visited by the spirits?
I guess. When you told me last night that I would be, I didn't believe you. I thought it was just a manner of speaking, like saying, don't let the bedbugs bite.
Our ancestors are close to us at all times. Once in a while, they speak to those who have been chosen to spend a night in the spirit dig. That they spoke to you is a great honor. April, a great honor.
Right now, I'd be happy to exchange all the honor in the world for one decent night's sleep.
I don't blame you.
Oh, dear me. You are very funny, April. If all humans are as funny as you, your cities must be filled with laughter. The Elder wishes to speak with you again. And I must sing now. Down in the tunnels, it was decided this morning that I was finally ready to join the diggers.
I'm happy for you, Ben Bandu.
Thank you. May the balance provide you on your journey, April. You will be in my heart always.
And you
Aww.
will be in mine, Ben Bandu, always.
You
Aww.
will come back when your journey is over.
I'll try. Goodbye.
Oh my. I cannot stand farewells. But farewell.
Aww. Isn't he cute? They were an interesting people though, regardless. Also, how do I stop this? I guess that works. Well, party's over.
It's the Elder Bandu.
Let's talk to the elder now. For now, I think we can only simply continue the journey.
So, you are awake? Did you sleep well?
As well as can be expected, I guess. Does the word Buckbar mean anything to you?
Bakbar. Where did you hear this word?
The spirits told me that I'd had a Buckbar.
So, the spirit spoke to you openly? You are lucky, human. Some who enter the spirit dig never come out again, and some spend the night but hear nothing. But to you, the spirits spoke. A
Oh my.
Botbar is a vision of yourself that speaks the truth in two ways. One is the dark truth. This is how you see yourself when you are not sure of yourself or angry with yourself. The other truth is the very opposite of the first. This is how you must see yourself to be happy. But the spirits remind us that both are important, that you cannot love yourself without first seeing your flaws.
The people I saw, were they really there?
The spirits use masks to convey their messages, and they speak in voices from the past or the present that carry great weight with you. The messengers are never the same, nor the message. But you must take care to hear and heed their words.
I was told that my name among the Banda would be April Bandu Mbata.
She among the little ones who seeks and finds. So, you are the one we sing of. The human who would come to aid us and to save our world, and who will then tear it apart. You bring tidings both happy and sad to the Banda, April Bandu Mbata, both hope and despair. This world will never be the same again once you have passed through it. But we are grateful, and I'm proud to have met you and to give you what you came for.
It was just luck that brought me here. I didn't come for anything in specific.
Yes, you did. This is what you came for.
What is it?
This is the stone given to us by the fathers to keep safe until this day. It has been with us for so long.
Oh, it's a piece of the disc.
Then you know it. You came for the stone even though you didn't know it until now?
I guess I did. Thanks.
Now, you must continue your journey, April Bandu Mbata. Remember that this is your tribe now, and so you are welcome at our fires and in our digs whenever you come this way again.
I'm honored. Thank you.
May there always be soil between your toes, April Bandu Mbata.
And between yours, Elder. Goodbye.
But that was a long conversation. But I got a piece of the disc. The disc that I apparently... A lot of the details, because I haven't played in like a month, a lot of the details are a little foggy. It's in the back of my mind, but I do know the majority of what's going on. So right now, we're looking for the disc, we're looking for the Guardian, and we're trying to stop the Vanguard. Which is a very big task, and April just kind of got thrown into this. I love her character, I love her jokes, I love her humor, her cynicism. It's really well made, and I am really enjoying the story so far. And it just sucks that it took so long until I got back to it, but I'm really looking forward to where this is going to go.
He's sleeping. Wake up!
Huh? Turn off the big light, Mommy.
It's called the sun, Crow. Welcome to the world of the living.
Oh. I was having this weird dream about a big-ass turkey wearing a pair of red shoes, and you were there, and he was there, and maybe it wasn't a dream after all.
I think it's safe to say that you need therapy, and we need to leave right now.
We do? We do! Let's go get him! Who are we getting again?
Some evil alchemist out to rule the world with his powerful and destructive magic.
Yes! Exactly! I'll keep an eye out for other potential threats then, shall I? Like, marauding mice?
You do that, Crow.
Thank you.
Thank you. I like this guy. Hey, Vic. How you doing? How's League going? Mm. Congratulations. Who did you play? I don't know if I had to be here just yet. Oh, nice, nice. Getting back into Leona? You used to play her a lot. God, my inventory is so full. Anyway. Um, yeah, those are the videos. Need to keep track of that. As long as you're enjoying it, right? I like your Leona. I've always liked it. You know that. Tuesday morning. I guess I had what I could call a spiritual awakening last night. Or at least a visit from the spirit world. Whatever that is, either that or an incredibly vivid dream, but I'm betting that's not it. Say hello to the ghost of Christmas future. April. Staring yourself in the eyes and realizing you're a complete bitch is not an occasion to be celebrated. Okay, so she wasn't really me, but the things she said have all crossed my mind from time to time, especially lately. As for Charlie, does he really love me? I mean, like, love me? I had no idea. No, that's a lie. I guess I had some idea, but I didn't really want to deal with it because I just don't feel that way about him. He's sweet and kind, and I simply have a tendency to fall for the wrong guys for the wrong reasons. Like now, like with, oh, oh no, I'm not even going to think about that. I should probably go see the elder. I got the first stone. It's funny. I came here by chance and I didn't even know the Banda were guarding one of the pieces of the disc, yet here it is, right in my hand. It's a lot smaller than I thought, which is a good thing considering I'll be carrying it with me for a while. This is not so hard, is it? I'm actually starting to enjoy myself. Of course, having said that, everything will probably go wrong from now on in. Murphy's Law. 3 more stones and I'm home free. After I defeated the evil alchemist, of course, and hold the forces of chaos at bay. And oh boy, I really gotta keep a positive attitude here. Okay, this is okay. Let me just. There we go. Okay, so I accidentally entered the swamp. Kinda. Oh, there's the village. Now I gotta find my way
I
towards
can't
the
return to
alchemist.
Marcuria until I've made the evil alchemist release the wind. I gotta look forward, not backward.
Okay, so I can't go
Great.
backwards.
I'm starting to sound like a 10-step program on positive living.
Wow. You're not wrong, you sound like that, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hmm.
Swamp water. There are things moving down there. Big things. Mosquitoes everywhere. I hope one of those clouds doesn't get a whiff of me in charge. The last thing I need now is malaria.
How do you even know this world has malaria? You barely know anything. Why are you assuming it has malaria? And why are you assuming they can't cure that here? Are you assuming that actually? That's a good question. What are you actually assuming? Still, I don't think malaria is the least of your concerns right now. Anything else?
Mosquitoes.
No. No, that's the water. That's to the village.
Swamp water.
Nope, nothing here. Okay, what else do we have?
There's an ordeal I prefer not to go through again.
What
Did I
ordeal?
drop something? It feels like I dropped something. Whatever it was, one of those things probably ate it.
Yep, Vic is a support main again. Also, I lost an item. I don't know what item I lost. And it's bugging me.
I spent half the day crossing that damn swamp, and I have no intention of going back that way until I have to.
Holy crap, that's dragon of voice. I spent half a day crossing that swamp. I'm not going back again.
They look like dark purple tulips with a satin texture. Pretty, but a little too gothic for my taste. It's like, where's the funeral?
Hey, nothing wrong with that. And those flowers look lovely, bitch. Give me some.
They feel very soft to the touch and soothing like skin moisturizer. I'll bring a few in case my hands get dry. Never hurts to be prepared for a dry skin emergency.
That sometimes I question what goes on through your mind when you're traveling through a different world. Also, are you okay, Haru? Do you need to see a doctor? Up the hill. No.
I look like a serving maid.
Yes. Yes, you do. Nothing here, apparently. Nothing interesting, at least. Purple flowers. Nope. Why do you hate me?
That must be Wilbur Class's castle. The whole gravity-defying bit kind of gives it away.
I mean, this guy loves his cliches, I guess. A floating castle? Really? Down to the plains, to the swampland.
I wonder if that's like the Arcadian equivalent of an RV. I mean, I wouldn't think relocation is a big problem.
I
wonder if
guess.
that-
Nope, 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 nope.
I look like a serving maid.
Okay, that does... What? How is he using that as an anchor? Okay, I guess.
Nice stonework, but not particularly realistic.
Wanna bet it is realistic? Wanna bet this is a guy turned to stone?
Those berries look ripe and juicy, but my mom taught me never to judge a book by its cover. They're probably poisonous and almost certainly fattening.
Why is getting fat right now one of your concerns? Why? I guess. Okay, sure. Logic.
Strange texture. My fingers feel tingly.
I told you
Oh
that
my
status
God.
was real.
What are you?
April, he can't talk.
I don't understand what you're saying. Can you try to open your mouth a bit?
April, dumbass.
Impossible? Okay. Okay, there's gotta be some way to help you talk. By By the way, can you help me get up there? Into the castle?
Yes, but I can't move. Any magic?
I don't know any magic, sorry. But I'll try to find a way to soften you up.
Thank you.
He's been petrified by magic. Those berries look ripe and juicy.
Those are gonna be magical berries?
That marshy ground between me and the berries looks treacherous. I'll probably get stuck and drown.
I guess. Maybe if I play the flute. Yeah, maybe this guy can help.
It's chilly out here. You should really be wearing a sweater, doll. You don't want to catch a cold, not with the fate of the known cosmos on your shoulders.
I'm fine, thanks, Crow. What's going on with you?
Keeping my eyes open, you know, floating on the warm winds, doing that whole Hawkeye shtick. I'm getting pretty good at it, too. I spotted you from at least 100 yards away.
Impressive.
Yep. They don't call me the Lord of the Winds for nothing.
Do
I
they
like
really
Crow.
call you that?
No, but soon, by the balance, they will. Now, what can I do for you, sweetheart?
No, the marshland's too dangerous to be wandering around in.
What can I do you for?
Crow, I need you to fly over there and get some of those berries for me. And Crow,
Yes, ma'am.
don't eat the berries.
No, ma'am.
I don't know why, but I love their exchanges so much. It's just a funny, witty back and forth, clashing personalities. For being such an old game, they've done so marvelous at so many things, and I enjoy every minute
Thanks,
of it.
Crow.
You got it. I'm gonna go back up there and work on my eyesight. I ain't stopping until I can spot those cute chicks from miles and miles away.
Bye, Crow. No, those berries. What do those Can you not prop me out of my menu, please?
I got a few of these ripe and sticky berries, but I don't want to carry them with me for much longer. The juice is coloring my pants.
Okay.
I'm not particularly hungry.
Maybe moisturizing cream? Oh my god, you go. Well, apparently April did alchemy without actually knowing what she had to do.
There. You feel better?
Softer. Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think the salve will be effective for very long. I'm April, by the way.
Lorhan, I'm a sailor, and you've got to help me get out of here. I don't think I can stand it much longer.
Well, I don't think you have a choice. I mean, you can't really sit down when you're petrified, so you're gonna have to keep standing around. I like my humor.
What happened to you?
That blasted alchemist cast a spell on me, turned me to solid rock. Then he put me here to be gatekeeper and anchor for his blasted castle that was near 6 full moons past now.
So 6 days.
You've been here for half a year?
Curse the balance. When you say it like that, it is an age. My wife is sure to have taken someone else's bed by now. Blasted magic. The Vanguard were right.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that.
What do you mean the Vanguard were right?
That we've been at the mercy of the balance for too long. It's time to make some changes. Put the control back into the hands of the people.
How would that have helped you?
Well, for one, there wouldn't be any rogue magicians like this Roper Klacks running about causing trouble. Do you not agree?
I'm not about to argue politics with you right now, Lorhan. I'm in a hurry.
Who's arguing? And blasted be my rocky hide. Get me out of here.
How can I help you?
It ain't just me, April. There are dozens of men up there. Servants and sailors and merchants and soldiers, all sent here by their masters to deal with Roper Klacks. Ha! Cursed be the balance. We've all been turned to stone, and our souls trapped in a crystal that the madman keeps in his tower. He draws power from that. Power that shouldn't be his by right. But this blasted problem with the balance has upset the natural order of things. If the Vanguard were in control, this would never have happened. Things would be like they used to be a long time ago.
I don't think that's how things
Everything was
work.
good then?
You're just altering the
Oh,
problem.
sure,
to
there were problems, but this rift, it ain't natural. Science and magic belong together in the hands of the people, not to some naked guardian fellow on a tower somewhere far away.
Listen, we've got more important things to think about, like how I'm going to get inside the mountain, beat this Klacks guy, and free your soul.
Yeah, you're right. And I can feel my muscles turning to stone again. We must hurry.
How do I get inside the mountain?
I'll pull the stairs down for you. Usually when Klacks comes and goes, he softens me up for a bit, just so I can raise and lower the stairs for him, and then he changes me back to solid rock again. Once you're inside, and if you manage to defeat the madman, and I don't see how you're gonna do that, a young woman like yourself.
I'm pretty resourceful, and I'm not your run-of-the-mill teeny bopper either.
You're what? Anyways, if you defeat Klacks, you must find his study and break the crystal, the Soul Stone. That should break the spell and give us back our flesh and bone bodies.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, here goes. Watch your head, April.
Okay. Okay, I guess that works. Tuesday afternoon, August the 1st. Having spent most of the day traversing a horrid swamp filled with foul odors, hungry tentacled thingies, and tons of sticky stuff, probably from all the tentacles, I finally arrived at the foot of the Roper Klacks' castle late in the afternoon. The guy's got, like, the most amazing mansion, and it levitates too. If it weren't for the petrified guy, Lorhan, I would just fly off into the clouds. So Lorhan tells me that Roper Klacks has trapped a lot of people in his castle, and that he keeps their souls in a so-called soul stone. Very original. Typical evil magic guy stuff. Oh my god. You're dripping with cynicism, April, and I love it. If I manage to break this soul stone, everybody will be turned back into softer, flexible humans, or whatever they were to begin with. Again, with the saving people thing. Is this going to be a habit or what? Can you not do that every time you go out of the menu? Thank you.
A labyrinth, great. I so love these things.
Jump! Jump into the abyss!
Well, why?
Who was that? Wait, don't tell me. Evil wizard. They all sound like Richard III on crack.
Well, that guy didn't like that.
He's got his hand out like he's begging. He's got his hand out like he's... That gargoyle's holding a large hourglass.
Huh. You're not funny, man. Also, interesting optical illusion here you got going, man. I like the design. Can you send me your interior
It's a
designer?
mirror door.
I would love
I
to
look
get some
different in that
tips.
mirror. Darker, scowling, scarred. Must be the light.
Sure, it's definitely the light.
It's a mirror door. I look different in. It's a stone door. Who's knocking? That door's got an hourglass sticking out of it.
Another hourglass. What does this one do? I don't know if I can be fast enough for that one. Apparently I am.
Balance be cast.
Can I even get back actually? Oh, yes I
How the
can.
heck did I end up here? I didn't walk. Oh, forget it. Magic. Again.
You lose, you die.
Okay, so I can't reach down there yet. Although I do want to try something else out before. Before I continue on my way, I'll first want to check out where this staircase leads to. So I first want to see where this goes.
Ouch! God, this is just a painting of a staircase. Not fair. Now I understand how Wile E. Coyote felt. That damn bird.
Really? That's an actual painting? How juvenile is this guy? Okay, I guess. So I didn't I backtracked for nothing. Still, that was interesting. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Balance be cast. Ready to give up? Toss yourself into the abyss and save yourself from an eternity encased in stone.
You don't really make a compelling case, do you? Hmm. I wonder if he's gonna come
I
inside
guess he's
here.
not around. I should try again later.
Lol, good excuse. I don't really have anything to cross the bridge. Hmm.
I look like a serving maid. I look like a serving maid.
Hmm. So I am missing something.
This place is confusing.
Do I have anything I can give him? Huh? Okay.
His hand's on fire.
Does this mean money does solve every single problem? Because that's ultimately just what I gave him. Some money.
His hand's on fire. He's got his hand.
Well, time to do the whole routine again. And now we can actually talk to the door. Can we enter, please? Thank you.
Balance be cast.
Yeah, you've already said that 2 times. You're starting to sound like a broken record, my man.
That's one stony face. That's one stony face. That's one stony face.
Yeah, but what do I do about
That's
it?
one stony face. That's one stony face.
Do I prick it? No. What if he was stoned? Sure. Aren't all gargoyles technically stoned? Anyway, what do I do with him? Medusa gives a man a hard-on.
This place is confusing.
So...
He's got salt in one hand and pepper in the other.
Oh, now I don't have to do anything anymore, okay. Lol. No, I'm just about to get salty and pepper up a bitch. Oh, fuck. I have to run. No time to stretch. No! Fuck off with your water. Your water's not welcome here. No. I guess the staircase will wait for when I cross. Did you see that? There we go.
Balance be cast.
They're real stepping stones to a positive future. Now, Pepper. I'm gonna wake up that face by making it sneeze. See?
Hell's bells.
I mean, that's one way to create an entry.
Say whatever you want about Roper Clax, he certainly knows how to keep a big fire. Oh, wait. Are those human bones down there?
Sure. Really big chicken bones. No, I think they're human bones. I guess you could say those people are lit.
Big, certainly. But I can't see anything through it. It's like there's a thick fog outside obscuring everything.
Anything
Evil
else?
alchemist or not, at least he's made some effort to make the place look good.
Sure. The problem is the villains get
Evil
always get the
alchemist or
good looking
not,
stuff.
at least he's made some effort to make the place look good.
Because we do evil and we look good doing it.
Finally. I was beginning to think you would never make it through my labyrinth. Welcome to my humble home. Do you like it? I had it built according to my own specifications by the most skilled architects of Arcadia. They have since become a permanent and quite attractive fixture of their own building, of course. Oh, but I forget my manners. I am, as I am sure you already know, Roper Clax. And you would be?
Let's be polite. Let's be cynical.
April Ryan, pleased to meet you, sir.
Oh, but the kitten has manners. How precious. How very precious. I am tempted to not turn you into stone. You would make a spirited wife
No, just
and mother
no.
to my demonic children. But no, it will be more fun to destroy you.
Also, have you seen the guy? He looks like he's about to fall apart if I blow him. You can take that in any kind of context you wish. Technically, technically, I meant to say blow on him. That came out wrong. That came out completely different.
Why did you trap the wind?
Why does the wolf eat the sheep?
I don't think you answered my question.
Because I can, little girl, because I can. And because of who I am. Because I am hungry, and because the time is right.
I think you did it because you're insecure and you have to show off your petty magic to the world.
Shut your pretty little mouth. I will devour you. I will... But we must not lose our self-control, must we? No, we must not.
I'll check it out later, Haru. Also, you know who this guy reminds me of? Dr. Boskonovich from Tekken 3. Also, this game has the best dialogue. It really does.
Why did you turn those people into stone?
Questions, questions, questions. I do not need to explain myself to you, little bastard child. Do you know who your parents are? No, of course not. Too stupid.
Actually...
What? What do you know about my parents?
Suffer the little children. Oh, how I love that phrase. It is my life's philosophy. I like suffering, especially the suffering of innocent children. Their screams are so pretty, their tears so salty.
You're a real shit, Klax.
I know you are, but what am I? Ha 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 ha!
Really? How juvenile are you? Anyway, he does remind me of Dr. Boskonovich, just from looks.
Prepare to be defeated.
Prepare to be defeated. Pah! Clichés! Is that the best you can
Your
do?
entire castle is a cliche.
Watch me.
Yes. And you plan to do what? Witness the men who came before you with their weapons and their magic. Look what happened to them. Turned to stone. Each and every one of them for all eternity.
I've seen
own
worse.
Their souls now. And they will feed me and keep me strong for as long as I need them.
How original. Been reading a lot of fairy tales lately, have we?
Oh, how precious. See? I could scour your flesh off your bones in a second, little girl. Now, do you think you could defeat me?
Lol. Also, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot, so never mind.
How about a proper challenge?
A proper... What do you mean by a proper challenge?
I can't defeat you with magic. I'm not a wizard.
Wizards? Frauds, the lot of them. The only real magic is the magic of alchemy. But of course, you cannot defeat me with magic. That is why I will win.
What's so great about beating me with magic? That's not a challenge. That's a walkover. If we even the odds out a bit, you'll have more fun and satisfaction from turning me into stone later.
You are trying to trick me, I know that. But you intrigue me, little girl. Go on then. Issue a challenge worthy of my powers.
I challenge you to a contest of simple arithmetic, using only this petty little device against your supreme intellectual powers.
Give me your best shot. But after this,
I'm gonna beat him with a calculator.
and trap you in stone for all eternity.
This is gonna be fun.
Sounds good to me. Okay. Here's one. 49 times 11.
49 times 11 what?
numbers. Okay, think of apples and oranges. 49 apples times 11 oranges.
49 times 11. Let's see. Carry the 1 over, divide by 3. What to do with that file? No, forget that one. So that leaves us with 9! Aha!
Wrong. It's 539. That was an easy one, Klax. Is that the best you can do?
2 out of 3.
Oh my
I'll give you
god.
an even easier one this time. 603 divided by 3.
Ooh, you underestimate my powers, little girl. 5,867.2.3. Aha!
No.
Way off, buddy. It's 201. Sorry, you lose.
Give me that thing. Ooh, this is intriguing.
I'm beating this guy with a calculator. That's
What
how
does
easy
this
this
do?
place is.
Oh my.
Also, did that calculator just eat him?
And I always thought math was such a waste of time.
Still, the fact that I beat him with a calculator is dumb. Also, did that gargoyle really take all my money? All I have left is a coin? Fucking greedy bastard.
It's a spell. Clouds and spiders' webs, plus, magic finger? If alchemy is anything like chemistry, that last one is probably some kind of catalyst or something. Clouds and spider web plus catalyst makes invisible? This page has been torn out, leaving only part of it readable. If he bothered to tear it out, it must only part of this. It's a big old skull with a weird. It's a bottle containing a blue liquid.
So I got blue essence.
It's a bottle containing a yellow liquid.
Got a yellow liquid.
It's a bottle containing a red.
Yeah, I know.
Can't reach that high.
It's a real numbskull.
It's a crystal ball with tiny specks of light, flitting back and forth inside. This must be where It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it. These curtains haven't been washed in years. Typical. Evil
don't think
alchemists
it's
spend
like
too much
that.
time mixing potions and coming up with megalomaniacal schemes,
It's
and not enough
massive.
time doing basic household chores.
But it's not massive enough to reach that vial.
There's something behind the curtain. Clever fellow, that Roper Klax. Who'd think to look there?
Everyone. Oh wait, that was cynical. Never mind. Green essence. White essence. What am I supposed to do with all of these? I also need that red essence.
It's a tap used for emptying the contents of the pot into a container.
Okay. That cauldron is making music every time I put something in.
Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well.
There's gotta be something more to it. I don't have a pencil. No.
Only part of this page is readable. Clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst makes invisibility spell.
Okay, so I'm stuck again.
I look like a serving maid.
Can't I call the bird here? Maybe?
Ow! Ow! Oh!
Maybe I should have done that first. Before calling him. Whoops.
Thanks for opening the window this time. Ow. Does my beak look okay to you? I think I dented it.
Oops, sorry about that.
What's going
not.
on? Nice digs you found here, though I'd cut down on the mad alchemist decor just a little. It's just not you.
I don't plan on sticking around, Crow.
Heck, why not? You'll be mobile. Home security is not an issue, and you can strike fear into the hearts of men.
When you put it like that, no.
Hey, up to you. So, why'd you call me?
What's going on out there?
What's going on is that we're currently cruising at an altitude of, very high.
And where are we heading?
We're very slowly going nowhere except up. There's no wind, remember? It'll start getting chilly and hard to breathe in a few hours, however. That won't be very pleasant.
I could use some help.
I'll try my best. Just let me know what you want me to do.
Think you can get that red flask for me, Crow?
Unless you want me to knock it down for you? No way. It's too large and unhandy for my claws.
It's a crystal ball with soul. It's a crystal ball. It's a crystal ball with soul.
Nope. Is there any way that I can use anything to cushion its fall?
It's Crow.
No, really?
Clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst makes invisibility.
Clouds and spiders' webs. I wonder what it is, though.
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it. No. Crow might drop and break the bottle.
So it's not that easy. Can I put him in the cauldron? Cook him? Anyone feeling for some crow stew? What am I missing?
I don't know how high up we are, but there are clouds below us and I can't see the ground. Empty vials.
Let's say it's blue. Oh, no. And white.
Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too
No.
well.
The problem is I have no clue what I need to do right now. Let's head downstairs, see if I forgot anything on the way here.
Evil alchemist or not, at least he's evil alchemist or not. It's a roaring fire with the emphasis on roaring.
No, I don't think I've forgotten anything here. Cauldron. None of the... No.
Need some fresh air, Crow? Go on, go for a walk.
You kicking me out of here?
Yeah, I do.
I guess that's not what I need to do. Didn't I need to break that crystal? As well? No. No. Don't need to use the essences on it.
Only part of this page is readable. Only part of this page is readable. It's a bottle containing a red liquid.
No. No. Really? The only thing that I can try and do is mix. So that did not work. That did not work
Whoops,
either.
that didn't seem to mix too well.
Hmm. No.
Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well. I look like a...
No.
Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well.
No, just finding it randomly is not gonna be an option. I'm missing something. But what? Well, this is annoying. Hmm.
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it.
Hold up a minute. I'm gonna need to look it up because I really can't seem to find what it is that I'm looking for. Oh, really? You're gonna do me that dirty? Okay. Give me a moment. I think I figured it out. And it's pretty darn stupid. Okay. They're gonna do me that dirty.
It smells hard to define. Sharp, decisive, earthy. I can hear a distant tingling sound like crystal bells. It feels cool to the touch, like ice.
Okay. That was the blue. That is the white one.
It smells like ozone. It feels moist and light, fluffy almost.
So these are clouds. This is cloud essence.
It sounds like distant thunder.
Yep, those are the clouds. So white is cloud.
It smells like fresh flowers. It feels soft like satin and very fragile. It sounds like the rapid flapping of fragile wings.
Okay.
It smells like pearls of morning dew. It has the texture of thin strands of hair.
Good night, Rick. Sweet dreams.
I can hear the rustling of tiny legs.
Green is spider. Green is spider. White are clouds. Okay, and then I need a catalyst. Green and white.
It's a tap used for emptying the contents of the pot into a container. It's a big cast iron pot simmering over a slow fire.
And then I need a catalyst. What could be the catalyst?
Clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst makes invisibility spell. It's a tap used for empty. It's a big cast iron pot simmering over a slow fire.
No.
It's a big cast iron pot simmering over a slow fire.
Apparently I still really need to look up what that freaking catalyst is. Okay. That does not make any sense. Oh, give me a moment. No, it doesn't make any sense, but I guess. Let me check that again.
It smells hard to define. Sharp, decisive, earthy. It feels cool to the touch, like ice.
How does this represent the catalyst?
I can hear a distant tingling sound
This
like
does.
crystal bells.
I guess. Okay. Sure. So I guess I then need to use the blue one.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. Like so. Fortunately, they're small enough to carry in my pocket.
So now I'm carrying an invisibility spell. Okay.
Clouds and spiders. I'll save it for when I really need it.
This doesn't help me further though.
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it.
Yeah. Also, this game is really pulling my leg right now. Oh. Never mind, I'm just being stupid again. I thought I was... I hate it when it does this. I thought I was limited to this area. Apparently, I'm not. Have to go back to the freaking labyrinth of all things. Oh well, here we go. Oh, shortcut.
Whoa! Talk about a hissy fit. Evil Mirror Universe April sure got some anger stored up. Guess she doesn't want me to get that parchment.
Really? Well, that explains the invisibility potion.
I'm invisible. That's so cool. Solid again. Good timing. I've got to hold on to this stuff. If nothing else, it's perfect for sneaking into clubs back home.
Really? You have invisibility and that is what you're thinking of? April, April, April. At least I don't have to go through that entire labyrinth again. And I think I broke a nail.
Butterfly wings with clouds makes leaf. Makes you light as a leaf, probably. Clouds with brimstone makes storm. Storm? I could bring the wind back with this potion. Brimstone with brimstone makes Big Bang. Ooh, like a firecracker. I always wanted a firecracker. Spider's webs and butterfly wings makes... What is that? A chain around a chaotic symbol? Chaotic like magic? Chain magic? Bind magic!
Okay, I guess so. I don't have brimstone. So I guess I'm gonna start creating all the different formulas. So butterfly and clouds. Clouds are white. Butterfly was yellow? Yeah, yellow.
It sounds like the rapid flapping of fragile wings.
So yellow? Butterfly essence and cloud essence. And a catalyst.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
I hope you're smart enough to label them. Okay, so I don't have brimstone. I do have spider and butterfly and brimstone and spider and butterfly and a catalyst, of course. So always that catalyst.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Well, April, you're becoming a regular alchemist. Bind magic, light as a leaf, invisibility. Okay, so one of these potions I've gotta be able to...
I'll just take a tiny little sip. Ooh, bitter. I do feel a little less weighty. If I put my mind to it, I could probably jump quite high.
Can I reach that? Whoa.
Whoa, I should save some of this stuff for the Olympic Games next year. It's a safe bet. I dominate the high jump and pole vault contests.
To be honest, if you drink that potion and you go to a pole vaulting contest, you're gonna launch yourself off into space with the momentum you're generating. That's a horrible idea. Like, yoink! Whee! Then you see like that little Team Rocket flying off again, sparkle in the sky as they leave the as she leaves the atmosphere. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is going to smell like brimstone,
It smells like sulfur.
sulfur, fire, brimstone,
Ow, it
demon
burns!
essence.
It sounds like something's burning.
This essence is quite hot, wouldn't you say? Lol. That was lame. That was just lame. Anyway, oh yeah, that reminds me. I need red. And I need red. And then I need blue. And then I have a bomb. Yeah, I'm pretty much making a magical bomb right now. That's bound to be fun.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
I have a Big Bang potion. So, I made a bomb out of alchemy. Good job, April. One of the first things you do when you learn alchemy is making a bomb. So white and red is wind. Okay. White. White, red, and blue, technically, because you always need that damn catalyst. Red. And blue.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Okay, so what I think is I need the explosive potion for the crystal.
Nothing. It just fizzled. The crystal seems to be in constant fluctuation. Maybe that's preventing the explosive potion from being effective.
What do I have? Invisibility, light as a feather, light as a leaf, bind magic? Maybe?
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it.
And now I need to use the Big Bang potion on it. Well, that's 2 potions less. Light as a feather, invisibility, bind, and wind. Do I need to drink the wind potion?
I'll save it for when I really... What if the wind just blows it back inside? No, I'll have to find a better way to... Hold on to this vial, okay?
Oh, sure. Holding on to stuff is a specialty of mine. What for?
I'll let you know. I want you to fly out there, Crow, as high as you can and empty the potion into the clouds.
Oh, what if there's lightning? I don't like lightning. Lightning has caused better birds than me to crash and burn. All right, I'll do it. I'm the ever-faithful Crow.
You're just growing this along, man.
Uh-oh, I guess it's working.
That's done with. There's still quite a bit left in the bottle in case you need it later on.
Are you gonna crash? You're gonna crash, aren't you? Also, is that guy in his underwear? At least he's alive. And you didn't actually crash. Imagine that.
It's a small barn, rustic. Reminds me of home. Weird cattle.
Well, that adventure is done. Let's see if the other
Excuse me?
person is already in.
Yes? Oh, it is you.
Do you know when Tunlayak is expected back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, she will not find one that needs a navigator any time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I've done that. Now I need to go back to the shipyard, maybe?
Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Where have you been?
Where have I... Don't you remember? I went north to find Roper Clax and get him to release the wind.
Oh, aye. You know, the wind did pick up mysteriously last night, but,
But what?
I don't trust it to not die down in a few hours. Or at the most, a day or two.
But I destroyed the alchemist. I even set his prisoners free from the rock they were trapped in, destroyed the soul stone, sailed back here in his floating castle, and you don't believe a word of it, do you?
Not a word.
Great. I did defeat Roper.
Uh-huh. Do you have his severed heads?
I beat him. I didn't.
Of course you did.
Can we set sail for Elias?
Well, the wind has picked up a bit, but I don't trust the good weather to last. I don't want to be sitting dead in the water come tomorrow afternoon.
Thanks for nothing.
I guess that's
Assorted
something.
cargo. The old man keeps his bird locked in there. The old man keeps his bird locked in there. Poor guy. The bird that...
Now I gotta continue on my journey and get the other shit that he needs, which is another navigator. I know how to get the navigator though. I just don't know where she is.
He's selling a variety of fresh shellfish and other, delicacies. She's selling a variety of fresh fish. Those guys must be part of the City Watch. They look a hell of a lot more intimidating than the Newport cops, despite the lack of an exoskeleton.
Okay.
He's selling musical instruments.
Yeah, we knew. So that's not an option either. Let's go say hi to our good No, he's not here.
It's a brown, slightly... I can't hold my liquor. I'll be spending the rest of the day doubled over, staring into the ocean, and, I'll just... Mr. Westhouse? Sir? Are you in there? I guess he's not home. You really should lock up. But then again, how many people know somebody's actually living down here? Mr. Westhouse, isn't it?
Okay, so he's not here. Time to see what else I need to do. No, nothing in here.
Nobody's home.
Ah, great.
It's a flower bed. It's Audrey's long-lost cousin.
I have no clue what that references.
It's a peculiar house.
Really? I mean, I don't know why that would be a peculiar house. It quite says so, though. Maybe I have to go over at where Tobias is?
Temple doors are closed. Weird. Maybe they're not open for, business yet.
No.
In a world without the... That's the guy in charge of the Cups game. It's a Cups game. It's the maps merchant.
There you are. Did you make your delivery to Tunlayak at the Journeyman Inn yet? By the balance, get to it. By the...
I would, but she's not there. At this point, I really have no clue where to go.
It's a small wagon pulled by one of those strange beasts. The back rooms are both empty. Nothing but ashes left of the fire now.
No.
Some kind of sandstone, but grittier. It's a circular hollow about...
So last episode we did a lot of lore reading when I was going through the notion of going through the books. I don't think I have any new books.
Oh,
Could I see...
certainly.
I'm looking...
No, man.
I'd like to read...
I have cooked.
Just gonna skip through this, see if this is the same book I've already read.
I look like a serving... I look...
Yeah, I think I already
Are
read
you
that
done?
one.
Let me take that back for you.
Okay. Do I have to do something with that wheel?
It's a rusty wheel.
Wind, bind, light. Light as a feather?
I'll save it for when I read...
Maybe I need to give the wind potion to the sailor. It's all I can think of at this point.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh?
I got something you want.
What? Well, out with it, girl. What is it?
Oh, nothing. You do remember our deal, don't you?
I? Remind me what the deal was again.
That if I defeated Roper Clax and brought the wind back, you'd give me a lift to the Isle of Elias.
Sure. The day I see a girl like you bring down a powerful alchemist like Clax is the day I hire a woman to be my navigator.
Well, look at this.
By the balance, girl, that's a strong grog you got there. What is it? Tyron spice wine?
It's the wind. Watch this.
Sweet jowl, that's a strong wind. You got some mighty powerful magic there, girl.
And there's more where that came from.
Care to share some of it with us? With that magic, we could make good time to Gien. Pick up a cargo full of apples and be back here before the competition got wind of what was happening.
Lol,
Sure.
nice. I like that joke.
If you give me a ride to Elias, as promised.
Balance be cursed. Women aboard? When will it ever end? Jowls, bowels. Be here by this afternoon, or we'll sail without you.
You're not gonna be able
As
to.
if you'll get far without my wind magic. And you did say something about hiring a female navigator?
Damnation! Do you insist on remembering every little thing I say, girl?
I do.
Don't you know that Jal has forbidden women from riding the waves?
Do I care?
Sounds like a
No.
bunch of sexist bullshit to me. But it's your choice. I got the wind in my pocket. Now you learn to treat women with a little respect.
I've run out of curses, girl. Jal be damned, I am in desperate need of a navigator anyhow. All right, all right. You be here by this afternoon with your navigator. It's not as if I ever put much faith in the teachings of the drunken prophet Jal myself.
No, you've only been using the Jawl excuses for as long as they suit your purposes, haven't you, prick? Now I need to find... Well, that was surprisingly a lot more easier than I thought it would have been, with what I had to do. But we can make good now. Continue on our way, soon-ish. Now I gotta find where that navigator was.
It's a blue woman. And you know, no big deal. I've seen it all. A blue woman is just run-of-the-mill now.
I really like your attitude, April. I really do.
Pardon me, ma'am.
I'm sorry, young woman, but I do not wish to speak with anyone presently.
Pardon me for intruding, ma'am. But is your name Tunlayak?
Yes, I'm Tunlayak.
I have a delivery for you.
Oh, a map of the Northlands. I had almost forgotten I ordered it.
Sorry about that. I came by a few days ago, but you weren't here.
No, I was looking for work. Thank you kindly, young woman. I will need this map now, if I am to make it to Khorasan by foot.
Why are you going to Khorasan by foot?
I can ill afford the cost of passage on a ship bound for the Bay of Fire, and since I do not have a job, nor the prospect of getting one, I have little choice.
Are you from Khorasan?
No, I am from the Southlands. I have never been to Khorasan.
Then why are you going there?
Because I am told that in Khorasan, captains allow women to join their crew. Here, in Marcuria, they do not.
So I've been told. But you shouldn't have to go somewhere else to get a job. That just isn't fair.
Fair or not, it is cut.
Why are you...
Is it that apparent to you? I do beg your pardon.
It's okay, I don't mind.
I do not think you can. Unless you were the captain of a ship.
You're a
Yes, and I have a letter to prove it.
No, I believe you. And
I have been looking, now, for many moons. But most...
I got a job for you.
A job?
Yeah, on a boat called the White Dragon. We're leaving this afternoon.
If you are serious, then yes. I am more than interested.
This one will, trust me. Because if he doesn't, he's not going anywhere. Just pack your stuff and head down to the dock. Talk to Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Tell him I sent you. The name's April Ryan.
Thank you, April. I am Tun Lyak. I am most grateful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And now I am never going back on my job again. But I am gonna go just to see what his reaction is. Gotta have some honor.
Did you make your delivery?
I took care of that.
Really? Well, then I can finally fire you. You're the most incompetent...
I think...
Ye gods, not only do I have to deal with your incompetence, but now...
Hey, I'm fired. Now I know I don't ever have to do that again. At least that's over with. Let's continue on our journey. Give me just one moment to check something. Oh god. I hate it. Come on. I hate it that it does that every time I tap out. But it's whatever.
It's the White Dragon.
I guess it's not here that I have to be. Oh, I first thought that this was a fish hanging out to dry. Apparently, it's a guy laying on a box. I had not seen that. Also, right mouse button to open inventory? That's actually good to know. I did not know that. I'm in chapter 5 and I still did not know that. No. Oh, I think that's what she dropped in the swamp. I lost my delivery list. Now it all clicks together. It's over here that I have to be, but I don't quite know where.
It's the White Dragon. It's the White Dragon. It's the White Dragon.
Yeah, I know it's the White Dragon, April. I'm trying
Assorted
to see. The question is, where do I go from here?
The old man keeps his bird locked in there. Poor guy. The bird, that is. I wouldn't feel too comfortable about sailing anywhere.
Do I first need to visit someone else? Maybe? Nope.
Mr.
he's still-
Westhouse, isn't it?
The weird thing is, suddenly everything's closed. The temple is closed. The tavern was empty, but that was always empty until I find Tunak, so that making progress. But the temple is closed. And Westwood wasn't home, so that's a little bit odd. Oh, wait, the temple's open? I do not like that squeaking.
You have returned from your trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
You're worried about little old me? That's sweet. And guess what? I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Actually, I think he was a...
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
What trouble?
Okay, so much
Tyrant.
going on.
They left the city all as one, the evening before yesterday, and many of the vanguard with them. I fear there are dark times ahead.
You don't mean war, do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyrant. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the vanguard, the Tyrant are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy war.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed. Marcuria has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight. It can easily be taken by a strong army, and so I fear our safety. And yours.
What did you mean when you said, after all, you are...
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Of course you should have. With what?
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years. That you are of the balance, and the balance is in you. That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all.
Oh God.
You are the guardian to be, April. The 13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now. You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
God damn, Cortez, he didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have come here.
Maybe he did not know, or maybe he did. And he knew it would be wiser not to tell you. But I am telling you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
I don't want to leave.
You must, April. The Tyrant are gathering their forces on the border to Ireed as we speak. Come next week, this city may be under siege, and then you will not be able to leave.
Well, I'm supposed to board a ship for Elias this afternoon.
Then go. The islands are far away, and the Tyrant do not have ships. Before you go, I want to give you something to carry with you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
Oh, Tobias, I can't accept anything that old.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The Fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it.
The problem is,
It is the
right now,
talisman of the balance,
I'm gonna wait.
known to but a few. It is mentioned in one text only, the Scriptures of Reunification, one of the 13 scriptures of the balance.
What does it do?
The scripture speaks not of its purpose, but it is yours, whatever it is. I am certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
Thanks, Tobias. I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
You are the guardian, child. Your fate is both glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny it, you deny our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if I screw up?
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance, and trust yourself. Goodbye, and good luck on your journey.
Okay, so story time. I have come to learn of this game through a very interesting means, through a pretty unusual way of learning about it. You see, the first game that I played is called Dreamfall Chapters, which is a game that I recently purchased for the PlayStation 3. 4. Sorry, PlayStation 4. After playing it, I realized this is not the first game. So I did some digging and I came to learn that it was basically called the Dreamfall. Well, it's basically the Dreamfall trilogy. This game is the first game. Then you have Dreamfall The Longest Journey, and then you have Dreamfall Chapters. So I technically did like a 10-minute playing of the third chapter. And the things that are going on in there are already pretty interesting with things that are going on here. Now, I'm already starting to make assumptions. Assumptions that, mind you, I am not going to say because I do know some spoilers about the future since I did start playing the third game first, for a little bit. I haven't finished the third game, which I will do on stream. That being said, I do have some information about what is going on, and with everything that I'm learning right now, can you not? I'm explaining, thank you. Anyway, with everything going on, I do feel like these are things that are starting to make sense now. And it's interesting how I think they connect. Am I sure? No, probably not. And I won't be sure until I actually play through all 3 of the games. But holy crap, do I love all the lore and everything going on right now. And this game is really good. If you get a chance to play it, I really do recommend it. It's a very fun game. And this game is from like, I think 1999? It's an old game, but by today's standards, it's a really good one. It's not the best graphical, but that doesn't really matter all that much, does it? Anyway, time to set sail.
It's Cap.
Finally, we are ready. And we must away before it's too late. We still have another 6 or 7 hours of daylight today. Come aboard.
Did I tell you how much I hate water?
No.
Well, remind me to tell you sometime.
Aw, I forgot to look at the amulet. You know, for such a big ship, there are surprisingly few people on board. Also, the Chaos Storm. This can't be good.
Oh, God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
Okay, first of all, let's have a look. Ooh, I like that talisman. Anyway. Wednesday morning, August 2nd, 2209. Vestrum Tobias tells me that I am the guardian to be, the 13th such, and that my fate is to watch over the balance for 1,000 years. You don't just toss something like that out without warning or some consideration to the fact that I'm just a normal person. I mean, if I'd been raised knowing that someday I'd have to go into some tower in the middle of nowhere and, stay there for 1,000 years, then maybe, just maybe, I'd have been able to deal. Not like this, though. This is just so not fair. I mean, I had plans for my life, I have friends. Not a lot, but a few. A family, whatever I mean to them at this point. At least they're around. In 1,000 years, there will be nothing left for me. Nothing to remind me of me. I'll be lost and alone. I don't know if I can deal with that. But then what choice do I really have? What choice do any of us have? Thursday afternoon. I am so sick. I'm having a hard time writing even a few words. Forgive poor spelling. Oh, okay, that explains it. Why does the boat have to keep moving around? Why can't they just make a boat that just stays still? I mean, they got Magi, right? Beats me. We leave port yesterday evening and I don't sleep a wink all night. Just rocking, rocking, rocking all night long. And then there's the food, which is like fish and apples. Fish and apples every meal. Oh, great. Here I go again. Gotta get some air. Yeah, getting seasick is not fun.
That's the cargo hold and crew quarters down there. My bed's conveniently located right below the opening to accommodate for those refreshing saltwater showers. It's the apple barrel. It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I wasn't mistaken. She does have a third eye.
It's Tunlayak, the navigator. It's a glass orb with a strange magical glow. It could be some kind of compass, I guess.
Could be.
It's Captain Nebeve. Hello, Tun.
Are you enjoying the ride, April?
I feel sick.
Everyone feels sick when they first take to the sea. It is natural.
Really? So when does it pass?
You will get used to it in a month or two. 3 at the most.
Oh, God. I'm not sure I want to get used to it. How are we doing on time?
With the help of your magic, we are crossing faster than I had ever thought possible.
Give credit where credit is due, Lyak. This ship is the fastest there is. I can outrun a shadow ship in this old lady.
Sure.
When will we be on Elias?
By sunset tomorrow, if the wind holds.
How fast is it possible to travel by sea?
That's actually a good
I
question.
do not know. I have heard tell of a ship that once went so fast it took to the sky and disappeared. From time to time, sailors spot the ship as it floats across the heavens. It is said to be an omen.
The Flying Dutchman, right?
No, they call it bad luck.
I mean, sure, a flying ship called Bad Luck.
I have a question about your...
Of course.
What kind of compass are...
It is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may navigate according to it. It is very precise, and less affected by a strong magical source.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
I hope this not...
Keep her...
I will.
Captain?
Aye. What is it?
How long will...
We should reach the island by tomorrow night.
Any chance...
Well, as any experienced sailor will tell you, the weather is a freakish thing, and you never know quite what to expect. But no chance of a storm at all, or my nose would be itching.
What does your nose have to do with the weather?
Well, that's a story, be sure of that.
And?
That's all. It's just a story, and you'd better be sure of that.
I'd like to hear that itchy nose story.
Why?
Because I'm sure it's a real tall tale of the sea, filled with bravura adventures and victories snatched from the rabid jaws of certain death.
I had a bad accident with my nose hair scissors, and ever since that day, when the weather's acting up, my nose itches.
You gotta be careful when you trim those nose hairs.
Aye. I've come to that realization on my own.
Oh my god, that was perfect. That couldn't have gone any better. That story was awesome.
So,
A deep, scarring itch.
do you know any sea shanties?
I'll be thanked I do not know a...
Not even a ho-ho-ho on a dead man?
If I went ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket, girl.
Would you like to...
No. Actually, there is nothing in the world I want less than to learn a sea shanty. I would rather stick my head up the arse of an Elguan who's just had a dinner rich with beans and light a torch.
I feel...
And I feel in them...
Thanks, Captain.
It's actually Captain. Please try to remember, and while you're at it, cut back on the scurvy sea dog shtick, would you?
Just trying to...
You have as much chance of fitting in here as I do growing a second head, marrying myself, and moving to Coruscant to start a pottery business. Oh, and before you leave, mind you only take 2 apples a day from the apple barrel. We're running a little short, and aside from fish, Jal forbid, we have no other...
Yeah, I still don't like the guy.
Watch! My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger too.
Aye, by the mercy of Jal, it's a chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here?
Okay.
Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine. Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. What's going on, Tun?
A storm approaches, April, and it is no ordinary storm.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
They look strange, it's true.
It is a chaos storm. A strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
What have you heard about chaos storms?
That they appear only rarely, and that they signify great and terrible events in the near future. It is also said that they are weapons used by the Dark Lords of Chaos to hunt and destroy those strong in the balance.
Can we escape a chaos storm?
If we run fast enough and reach safe harbor, perhaps. I have not heard of a chaos storm to last more than a single night, and this one is still quite a distance away. But it gains fast. I do not know, April.
Will you
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed south to get us away from the rocky waters around the islands. We are about 3 days away from Gien, but if the weather improves before then, perhaps he will be willing to turn about. But I would not count on it, April. He cares much for his ship and for his crew, and he would not risk it for anything or anyone.
You still...
The wind seems to be picking up on its own. Thus Nebeve has no need for your magic, April.
I don't have 3 days to...
I am sorry.
I'll let you...
Thank you.
Captain? Sir?
Leave me be, girl. I have work...
But we're still going...
Ha! You can forget about that. We must avoid the dangerous waters of the islands and head straight for Gien if we're to stand a chance about running the storm.
But
And the fate of my ship and my crew depends on us changing our course.
Well, you're kinda screwed. What are you gonna do though? What can you do at this point?
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that? It's a small axe.
Interesting camera angle.
It's a big fat worm. It's a flour sack. It got away.
If you're gonna be that slow in trying to catch it, it is gonna get away. Slowpoke. Yay, I caught a worm.
Got me a worm. And this is good because...
I don't know. Maybe you'll find a good use for it in the future?
It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. I don't look forward to another night in those. I had a dream I was on a roller coaster all night long, and I can't stand roller coasters.
Well, at least you got out of what might be a war zone. Why are you complaining? You could be in a much worse situation. Can still see the candy stuck on it.
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
What else is there here that I can
Hammocks.
use?
flour sack. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty.
No, that's about everything here, though.
Hammocks. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. The cargo hold and crew quarters. Ugh, gross! People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating. Here's a nice plump one. Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out. That worm's probably having the time of her life. I feel too sick to eat anything. Jim? Jim?
Why are you looking into a barrel asking for Jim? Earthworm
It's
Jim?
the apple barrel. Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded.
Curse it be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see. Jowl's infected arsehole, you be right. Those are worms, all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. But I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it spread any further. I'll have to go pluck the apples immediately. They must be saved.
As he keeps his arm stiff. I wonder if he feels that if he has any feeling left in his arm.
Do you want? I am not sure if. What's the big? Well, I could do with a short break to stretch my legs. Fine, but I will.
Of course. Nuh-uh. Like they won't notice if I turn the boat around? I'll have to think of something else. It's the, wheel? Is that what it's called?
No. Might as well leave.
I'll save it for when I really need it. Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
Do you? You
Nuh-uh.
still
Like
haven't...
they won't notice if I turn the boat around? Those are the captain's private quarters and offices.
What if I use an invisibility potion?
I'll save it for when I really need it.
No. It's a pretty difficult chapter.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Use the Force, April. After all, who's the chosen one here?
Lol. You're playing a very dangerous game though, April.
Ton! Need some assistance up here.
Feels a little better now, which is kind of worrying because I so don't want to get used to this. I am definitely a land person. Soil between my toes, like the Bandu elders said. A short time ago, the captain ordered the navigator to change the course, to take us away from a storm front. Now, I know he probably has the best interest for his crew at heart, but I gotta think about the rest of the world as well as my world. I need to get to Elias. Quickly. I feel that time is running out, and this Gale Storm is only a harbinger. So, using the talisman Tobias gave me on the compass, I think I managed to fool them into putting us back on the course for the islands. Now I'm just praying they won't notice before it's too late, and that the storm won't catch up with us. I have been lucky so far. I'm counting on my luck lasting just a little bit longer. Please? Yeah, no. No, April. You're counting on your luck to last, and you're asking please. Do you not see that this is a recipe for failure?
I think I may have
I did not feel the...
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna miss Gien by a couple of hundred kilometers.
Let me check the... By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might have ended up pierced on the deadly reefs of Tagate. I will correct our course.
Sorry about...
Oh no, I let you take the wheel. I'm just glad we are...
Yeah. Is it my imagination?
By the balance, you are right. The storm is catching up with us. We might have to ride it out. It is good we are nowhere near the island.
Reefs? Nobody said anything about reefs.
Captain! Sir! We need you on the...
By the foul bowels of Jaw, you're right, Lyak. It's closing in faster than any storm I've seen or heard, chaos or otherwise. It's like it's chasing something or someone. All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two. And I want everything to be ready. Tighten the hatches, strap down the cargo, wake up the watch, and by Jaw's big toe, someone put a lid on the apple barrel.
His mouth movement was fun in that scene though. That was a menacing looking storm.
They really should cover this up before the hold is filled with water. She looks busy. He looks very busy. Those are the captain's private... Oh, God, that's not nice.
I like the little background animation they put into it. I mean, yes, considering it's an old game, it's not supposed to be perfect, but...
Oh, God, that's not a happy sight.
I don't know, I really like it. If only I knew what to do.
Look like a real sailor. Arr, matey. Hammocks. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. I'll just get in trouble. Besides, it's open.
Okay. Not what I had in mind, but okay. No.
It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty.
I don't really know what to do right now.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later. Oh, God, that's not... They really should cover this up before the hold is filled with water.
Okay, what am I missing now? No. Do I need to use the wind potion?
I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I They really should cover this up before the hold is filled with water.
No.
It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. 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 can try again later. I'll just get in trouble. He looks very busy. She looks busy. She looks busy. He looks very. Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. Hammocks. Hammocks. I'll save it for when I really need it.
No. And I'm stuck again. For such an old game, it's really god-awful difficult. Not that I mind, I like a difficult game. Just means that every now and then I'm gonna have to look something up. That actually explains a lot. Wow. It was apparently a lot simpler than I thought it was.
What is that? What is that you have there?
It's a necklace I misplaced, but I found.
What was it doing next to the spirit compass?
It's a valuable family heirloom.
Give it here! This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is an object of great magic. The balance be cursed, girl.
I need.
So you claim. But do you know what you've done instead? You put the lives of everyone on this boat in. Thank Jarl's assassin, we still may have time to avoid the rocks of the Briston Atoll. But I swear by the honor of the three, check the compass, Lyak, and correct our course accordingly. And don't let this wench touch. I need to place this accursed talisman as far away from the.
She looks.
Don't fall, April. Don't fall.
What just happened? Uh-oh, this can't be a good thing. It's been a while since I chopped firewood. but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty clean. Oh, shit!
Okay, so let me get this straight for context. She sank an entire ship by hitting the base with an axe? That seems a little improbable, but sure, I guess? Press X to doubt, I think.
Thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April? Are you sleeping? She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chicken, not a bird. April, wake up!
Crow, I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
Lol.
So you're fine?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever. The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to the crew?
As far as I know, they got away in the lifeboat.
There was a lifeboat?
One of those magic fold-up types, yeah.
I guess they forgot all about me.
I think the captain said something like, "Aye, let the wench drown and justice be done." But, I could have been wrong.
Any idea where the lifeboat is heading?
South, I guess. From what I can remember of the old man's stories about the sea, Tagade would be the closest civilized island.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you wouldn't be here now.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever.
I like Crow.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
I really
Don't
like
go
Crow.
anywhere.
Where would I go?
Exactly! I'm in the middle of the
Girls
ocean.
always disappear on me. Trust me.
Oh, and now you're gonna pull the nice guy act? Really? You're such a meme, Crow. I love you for it, but you're such a meme. Well, time to see what I can do while Crow is away. Friday, August 4th, 2209. At sea and in deep shit. Not that I don't deserve it. Whatever punishment I get, I definitely deserve it. I sunk a ship, jeopardized the lives of everybody on board, and stranded myself in the middle of the ocean with a blazingly hot sun and no land in any direction as far as the eye can see. Not to mention the very obvious fact that I have no food nor water. At least I got Crow. That's something. Not a lot, but something. I can think of one word right now, and it won't really do me any good. Hell! If God were the balance or some other cosmic force is watching right now, why don't we agree on this? You get me out of this, and I owe you a favor. Deal? Is that a yes?
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind.
They're not that bad though, weren't they?
This is all that's left afloat of the White Dragon. I'm either the luckiest person alive or the unluckiest person about to die a slow, horrible death. Debris from the White Dragon. I'm a long way from anything. I didn't know the ocean could look so big. That might be one of the mermen I heard horror stories about. Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? Hey, come over here and let me pet you. You're just like a seal, aren't you?
I'm sorry, that face is funny.
Oh, bloody typical. I told her. She didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
It's not like she wanted to, Crow.
It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... oh, gross! He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal mermen were true after all. But hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here.
If anything, you have at least your quick thinking to rely on.
It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical. The walls look organic. And those blue things... I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this. There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here. There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave.
It's not just drowning you should be concerned with, it's also the fact that you're so low below sea level that you're probably gonna get smushed. Captured, kidnapped, abducted by a merman. I'm trapped underwater in a tiny little bubble of air, and why am I not panicking right about now? If I'm ever gonna panic, this would be a good time. I'm claustrophobic and I have a fear of water. The situation combines all my phobias into one tidy little package, and yet I feel relaxed. Like it's all going to be okay. It's gonna work itself out. April, listen to me. You're screwed. How are you gonna get out of this one? By using your head? Right, my head. That'll help me breathe underwater. No, what I need is some scuba diving equipment. Either that or gills. And I need to talk to these mer people and find out why they saw fit to rescue me and bring me here. And of course I have that...
Drawing of a man sticking a polyp down his throat so that he'll be able to breathe water. Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here.
Yeah, don't take that out of context.
It's a big seashell. There's a large black pearl inside the seashell. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself.
I need to find something green, though. And then I need to combine a potion so that I'm able to speak to these creatures.
It's a pretty blue crystal. It's a person. God knows what sex it is, but I'm sure it's not the one that kidnapped me. That one had smaller wings. Why did you bring me? Lucky me, I'm stuck at... There's got to... It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat.
Why did I not take the pearl?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Okay, what did I have to do?
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the merman.
Okay.
It's a big seashell. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
I don't know where else to go, honestly. I know what I need to do. I know the mixture that I need to make. But in order to do that...
It's a glowing green... I'm wet.
Okay, for some reason you say that clearly.
I didn't get much out of our first conversation.
No. I need to find a way that I can mix those, but how?
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the merman. Nothing happened. this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. Now, things I do to save the world. Worlds.
Yeah, plural. But whatever.
I've always had trouble swallowing pills, especially huge golden magical ones. Well, here goes nothing.
This is either gonna be the best or the worst LSD trip you're ever gonna have, April. I hope you realize that. But hey, while we're at the bottom of the ocean, anyone feel like going for sushi? I could go for some. Can I now talk with them?
Understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we understand.
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Merum. You can serve us now.
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves. Tanyan keeps the Snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat, the golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand-eater.
Fish?
The harvest, yes, that is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat, but the Snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
Why can't...
We do, but we cannot move far from our cities, or the Snapjaw will hunt us and eat us. If we travel in force, we leave our men and children without guard, and we cannot travel too close to the islands, or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave our gatherers alone, though.
Who are the winged?
Ugly, leathery creatures who defy nature to fly up there in the sky.
Don't the snap...
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough. Not...
I won't ask. I think I've learned enough about...
You have learned nothing, but your training...
Are your people...
We are the Merum. Most landwalkers call us mermen, or merpeople, but the Merum is our name in truth.
Who are you?
We are the queen of the 3rd city of the Merum, enlightened keeper of the Tanyan, protector of the light.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I really had no idea.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, to light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the Snapjaw that...
Do you know where my...
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water? It rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble where you were first brought. I think it is dead.
Where did you say?
Just past and...
Do you know the island?
Yes, we know the island of Aleus. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Merum once had a city in the shallow waters below.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the Snapjaw.
How long will my...
6 cold oceans.
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. I've been told that you...
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
I picked it up on my way here.
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Mira.
Thanks for your...
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay...
seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
Give me one moment. I'm going to take a 5-minute break and I will be right back. Hello, and I am back. So let us just continue where we left off. Okay. No.
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff.
I'm assuming that's a Snapjaw?
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack. I'll save it for when I really need it.
Let's see what they say about snapjaws now.
It's a big seashell. Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Cap.
I'd like to.
Certainly.
Thanks. Where did you...
Just past
Thanks.
my time.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. I'll save it for when I really need it.
I mean, the invisibility potion would be perfect
I'll save
for
it
this.
for when I really need it.
But apparently not. Let me look up what I need to do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be stuck here for another hour. Oh, yeah, my bad. Apparently, I have to first figure out what the crystal does before I can use it. Which I'm just like, if I experiment enough, I'll probably figure it out. Come on, April, swim faster. Slowpoke. This is... Somehow, water levels are never fun in any game.
Gatherer. We may.
Oh, wait,
Thanks
no.
for your time.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
Do you need this?
No. It is of no...
Where did you find it?
I believe one of the children found it just outside the city. Not far from the Landwalker's bubble. Among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it.
Oh, now I can touch the seaweed?
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed. There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there. There's something behind the seaweed, some kind of...
Well, let's go check it out.
This inscription looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle.
Hmm.
I'm... It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move. This inscription looks like a fish. It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing one-eyed pyramid. It's a long spear with hooks, probably a harpoon then.
Hmm. Hmm.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot. This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire. Water. Harpoon. One-eyed pyramid. Fish.
Hmm.
It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move.
Don't know if I know what that is. I'll just ask. See if I can find anything. I won't tell Sadi. Also, no, Haru. Bad Haru.
Can we talk for a minute?
Also, welcome back
Yes,
to the land of the
Gallery.
waking.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours.
This ring is for the single ladies? Really? You went there? Eh, either he'll wake up or you can keep me company for a little while. I need to figure out this puzzle. Alinda?
This ring is inscribed with the image of Amiram.
Really sucks. Oh boy, how did she react?
Harpoon. Water.
Wow. Well, or you can say it to her face tomorrow. Give me a moment, I need to figure out this puzzle. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Anyway, what were you saying? Lol. Really? Haru? Really? Good luck. Good luck regardless. It's never fun working with someone like that. Uh-huh. Okay. No, because that's a fish. So that is the wrong crystal. Which means... No, that's also the wrong crystal. No. Hmm. Hmm. No. No. Nope. Let's start with something simple. I hope. Mm-hmm. Harpoon, water, no. that might be the one here. No. Hmm. Sorry, I was concentrated on the puzzle. Give me a moment. Yeah, she starts being shitty all the time. So it does work out in your advantage ultimately. Hmm. No. So. According to what I read, it should be like this, I think. Fish, harpoon, no, no. Water harpoon, no. Harpoon. Water. No. No, because the fish is on the wrong side. Why do I do it here? Harpoon, fish. Yeah, that one I think belongs there. Harpoon and fish to that side. Water, eye. Yeah, out of that one. Harpoon.
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Harpoon. What's on that image? Fish. So that does add up to the tree, respectively. So I do need to find the second crystal. Fish? No. Fish on that side? Yeah, that is. Okay, so that is correct as well. Water. No. Hmm. No, the fish should be in the back, which means... Hey Jake, how you doing? Also, that's probably a good idea, because she might end up using that against you, Haru. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm having fun, despite the fact that I keep getting stuck. No, because I feel like that should be on the other side. That one is correct. That one is correct as well. So... Well, welcome back, Haru. What am I doing wrong? I need to look it up, because I really don't... I get the base premises of the puzzle, but I can't seem to figure it out. So... Okay. Give me a moment, I do not see chat for a second. Crystal 1. And harpoon to harpoon. And fish to fish. Okay. Put crystal 2 on water. I have done that. And turn it so that the symbol pointed at it. Put crystal 3 on fish. Crystal 3 on fish. Okay, so it should be like this, but why? Why is it like this? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, now I'm starting to see how it works. Okay, I can see the chat again. Oh, what did I say? Well, it's a good idea that you did that, because judging from what you've said, I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up using that against you. So it's good that you keep collecting timestamps and keep collecting evidence that she can't use it against you. So that was a good idea. Okay, fire and water. Bird, ring. Merum. Bird, bird, bird. Merum. Okay.
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Merum people. According to this first tablet, oh my god, it turns out the Merum came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though.
I really like a lot about this game, though. Like, I even love the wonky animations. It adds to its charm.
According to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? One of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land.
Haru.
What does that mean?
Haru. That's 7 years ahead of this game.
This must be a while later, because the Merum look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Merum and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tanyan, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. War, it looks like, and the Merim and Elation move away from each other. In this last one, Tanyan is beginning to become scarce,
So yeah, Haru,
and the Merim are
that's
losing
Jake,
many of their
Jake,
young ones
this
to the
is Haru.
Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Merim and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tanyan becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
Yeah, I remember. I used to play a couple of point-and-click games from Big Fish Games. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, and this is my honest opinion. If they put in this much effort into the story and into gameplay and into the fun, I don't care if the graphics in this day and age were still like this. I love this game so much. It's so well thought of. There's a lot of effort put into it, and I freaking love it. Also, about the point and click games, I think one of my favorite ones was like the Edgar Allan Poe Big Fish point and click games. Yeah. Hidden Object games. That was the name, the Hidden Object games. Those were fun as well. Yeah. Yeah, they really are. But the problem is, it really should. The problem is, everything has been revolving around graphics, next-gen graphics. The graphics gotta be pushed out better, with every single update, every single gen. And I'm like, no. Work on your games first. Add game story, gameplay value. Focus on that and make graphics secondary. Your games are gonna be so much better. Take a look at this. The graphics are shit. Let's be honest. They're not good. But I'll play this game over hundreds of the games they released today. Just because this game is just that good. But that's my opinion. I doubt anyone's gonna listen to the opinion of a single gamer, though. True. Jinx is god tier, though, if you know what I mean.
It's a circular indentation framed with the image of two dragons biting each other's tails. It's exactly like the markings on my talisman.
If you know what I mean.
Crystals on the altar light up the entire cave. These tablets tell the story of how the Merim and Elation were once one people. They came to Earth inside an ancient dragon and lived in harmony, producing and sharing Tanyan. Then war broke out, and the two peoples turned on each other, which caused a shortage of Tanyan and the death of many Merim. There's a prophecy at the end. One day, it seems, the Elation and Merim will reconcile and prosper.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
These tablets tell the story of how the Merim and
Oh
Elation were
god, that's
once
gotta
one
be
people.
something.
They came to Earth inside an ancient dragon and lived in harmony, producing and sharing Tanyan.
Oh yeah.
Then war broke
Wait.
out, and the two peoples one day.
Logitech MX Ergo Trackball. What is that exactly? Because at first glance that sounds to me like a mouse, but I'm not sure and I don't want to be wrong, which I'm probably gonna be. Oh, so it is a mouse. To be honest, I've never used a trackball mouse. It looks interesting, but I never used it. I'm using a Dragon War A Dragon Wars mouse. Pretty standard, it's pretty simple gaming mouse to be honest. But it's pretty good quality for the price it is, and it hasn't let me down. It's still working after, I don't know, X amount of years. Honestly, most of my crap is Dragon Wars. I like them. How are you liking your mouse, though?
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer.
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Hey, we're finally making progress.
But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Who can't I be?
The Water Stiller. She who, by prophecy, will deliver us from strife and unite us as one people. She who will uncover the ancient shrine.
I mean...
Looks pretty ancient to me.
This is the shrine.
No shit,
yes.
Sherlock.
And you have brought light to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have not proven yourself to be the Water Stiller yet.
How can I do that?
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
Who is the Water Stiller?
She is of the prophecies. She will bring an end to strife and unite our people.
How can I prove that I'm the Water Stiller?
Pretty arrogant,
you
aren't you?
have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You must show us the witness you carry of your mission to the balance.
The talisman! Damn, I lost it when the storm hit us.
You must also kill a Snapjaw with a spear, and then you will have proven yourself to us. Once you have done this, we will aid you in your quest to make us one people.
Where do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a Snapjaw. This must be done to prove your strength, and to prove you are of the Miram.
Where do I find the Snapjaw?
That would
If
be part
you
of
are
your
the
challenge.
Water Stiller, you will find a way.
I know where a Snapjaw is, though. Like, I wonder why you're so surprised. You've seen the Snapjaw 2 times. Up close. Thursday afternoon. The Meron Queen believes I may be what they call the Water Stiller. Why not? After all, I am April Bandhu Ambata, and I'm probably what the Venar call the Kang Angla. So why not the Water Stiller? I mean, I've been weird of things. Thing is, this time I have to prove it. Something that finally makes a lick of sense. Anyway, the Water Stiller is supposed to uncover an ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness, which I've already done. Then I have to show some proof of my mission, the talisman, which the captain locked away in a chest, and kill a Snapjaw. Kill a Snapjaw. What am I, an Amazon hunting woman person? Nice English. I think not. I have a hard time smacking a fly, but if I want to get out of here, the talisman probably went down with the ship. I wonder how difficult it would be to get a hold of it. So now I have a spare. I thought I had a spare.
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadow. The Snapjaw's keeping to...
Did I actually forgot to pick up the spare? Was I actually stupid enough to forget to pick up the spare? I forgot to pick up the spare, didn't I? Yes, I was. Hey, April, you're starting to look like Xena already. Good job.
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows. The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows.
Really? That death animation, dude. Oh my god, that dead animation.
It's dead. I killed it. I'll need something to bring back to prove that I killed the Snapjaw. This tooth will do just fine. Oh man, that's sharp. I had no idea Snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now.
Yeah. After you killed it, with a single blow, and then it did a ballerina pirouette before it died.
I'm wet.
Yeah, don't take that out of context. Give me a moment. Just for you, I'm gonna make the joke again.
I'm wet.
Don't take that out of context. Too late. No, that's April, not me.
It's the Queen of the Marrow.
Okay.
Here's a tooth from the dreaded Snapjaw that guarded the shipwreck. Proof of my strength and courage.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy.
You can
If
still
you fulfill
clip
the
it.
rest, we will acknowledge
Maybe
you
I
as the
shouldn't have
Water
told you
Star.
that, but you still can.
Here's proof of my mission. A magical talisman with the sign of the balance. It means that I'm the 13th guardian of the balance.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we
I've
will
already
acknowledge you as the
fulfilled the
Water
rest.
Stellar.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
Okay, what?
It's the Queen of the Marrow.
I kind of missed. What did she say when I gave in the tooth?
It's dead. I killed it. It's dead. I killed it. It's a big...
I just love how the ancient shrine was just outside the city, lying in wait of people to find it. It was just covered by seaweed. Okay, now I've got to figure out how to continue again.
Can we talk for a...
Yes, Gatherer.
Where did you...
Just past it.
Thanks.
My time is yours.
I'm wet.
Yeah, no surprise. Hey, I missed it. What did the queen say when I gave in the snapjaw tooth?
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer.
Where did you say...
Just past...
Where did you say...
Just past...
Thanks.
My time is yours.
It's a big sea...
Hold up. I think something went wrong. Let me double check. Oh. Okay, apparently it's... Oh. Give me a moment. Apparently it's a lot simpler than I thought it was gonna be. Apparently what I missed was that she didn't believe, or might not believe, that the talisman necessarily proved you were of the balance. So now I have to return to the cave to show her that it is an emblem of the balance. Well, it's an older game. Like, there's gonna be tedious parts, but I still love it. I like a game that's difficult. Just not that it's punishing to do
These
so.
tablets tell the story of how the Marum and
If that makes
Elation were
sense.
once one people. They came to Earth inside an ancient dragon and lived in harmony, producing and sharing, then warred one day. It's a small niche containing what appears to be a shard of a stone.
And let's put our hand in that niche.
It's a piece of the stone disc. No, wait. It's only one half of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in two. Strange.
That's called having accuracy. I would imagine you don't have that. I've seen you play shooters. Play Gibraltar, play, well, any shooter really. Fortnite, play Apex.
I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disk that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
Was it?
You have indeed fulfilled all but one of the prophecies. You might yet be the Water Stiller. We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping god.
There is but one more prophecy you must fulfill.
There's more? Sure, there's always more. That's the fun part about prophecies.
You must unite our people once again.
I mean,
but you said you were united, that there's no strife between Miram.
The Water Stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the Water Stiller have not fully come to pass.
Yeah, but you just named the one game where accuracy gets thrown out of the window for gameplay.
I think I know now what the prophecies mean when they say your people will be reunited. The Miram are at peace with each other, yes? But you're not at peace with the Elation.
They are our enemy.
Right now they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carving.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Miram and the Elation were one people.
What? This is heresy.
I'm just telling you what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago, and the one species soon divided in two. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Miram and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tenyen, which was abundant where the two people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your two people for a very long time, but then something happened, something that caused a war to break out. Both the Elation and the Miram moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tenyen. I think the only way to save the Miram from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
How can we believe you, Water Stiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth, are grave.
If you don't believe me, check out the temple walls. The whole story has been recorded there, probably when you first came to this place.
But what will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the winged demon?
You're their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. As must the Elation, I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
I guess I must, Water Stiller or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will...
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we...
Does this mean you believe...
You are the Water Stiller. You are... One of our people will bring you to Alais, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the Elation and speak with their leaders. If they agree to meet, then we will do so in a place of your choosing.
I promise I'll do my best.
Safe journey. We will hold on to the piece of the disc you found in the temple. If the winged demons...
Wow. I already said I would help. You don't need to keep something hostage. Alright. I am the water still. How strange it is to be so insignificant yet so important. There are so many who have been waiting for me, or somebody like me, to come and bring hope into their lives. It's truly amazing. But even more amazing, I'm able to cope with it. I'm still in denial, no question about that, but I'm warming up to the idea I might actually not just be some tiny speck of dust in the cosmic infinity, but a person with a mission, with a place, with a purpose. Right now, my purpose is to find the Elation and to reunite them with the Mayrum, so that both species can thrive once more. That done, I can find out what the Elations know, and then pay a visit to the sleeping god of the Mayrum. I'm counting on this guy being one of the kin. If not, I've no idea what to do next. Early Saturday morning, back home. At this time, I'd be safely snuggled up in bed, safe in the knowledge that it's Saturday. I've got nowhere I have to be, and I can just relax all day long. Maybe go to the cafe, hang out for a while, maybe go to the park, whatever. This all started a week ago yesterday. 1 week of mysteries and danger, and strange revelations about the very nature of the cosmos. And I'm still reasonably sane, at least that accounts for something. Now I know there's an Elatian village somewhere on Lagos. No shit. The question is where, and how do I get there? If the Mayrim and the Elatian used to live close to each other, the village should be somewhere down by the sea, maybe right around the corner. And with that being said, I'm actually going to save it, because I haven't saved it since I started playing it all those hours ago. And I'm gonna leave it off here. It's been quite an adventure, and we've actually gotten pretty far. I think I've progressed 3 chapters since I started. And I'm actually looking forward to finishing this up. It's been an amazing game so far. Good luck at work, Haru. It's been an amazing game so far, and I'm looking forward to continuing this for you all. I will see you all very soon. Apocalypse out.